Okay, my name is Jose. I was in foster care for most of my life, and today I just wanted to talk about my story a little bit more, just to share about what I've been through and everything like that. So yeah, let's get into it. I was put into foster care at a really young age at first. Being in there, I didn't really talk to anybody. I didn't really have conversations. My brother was the one that talked for me, so shout out to him. He helped me through getting all through that, and yeah. Then luckily we found a family that adopted us both, my brother and I, so we got to stay together. Staying together really helped me, I think, because I would never have really came out of my shell if he wasn't there, my brother. So I have a lot of respect for him. I'm still in contact with him today, so that's very important to me. But then I got put in an adoptive home. We both, like I said, got put in the same home. And that house didn't really work out. They would hit us a lot. They would, as punishments and stuff, in that adoptive home. So eventually it got so bad that I got moved to the adoptive grandparents' house, because I was a troublesome kid growing up, but I eventually got moved into my adoptive grandparents. I was there for a couple of years. Those couple of years were all right. I didn't really get hit anymore. I didn't really feel the effects that my brother probably did through those times. So yeah, after that I got put in a group home, basically, and they ended up just being there for a couple of years. Being in that group home was pretty good. It's there's a lot of interesting and funny stuff that went on in that house sometimes. So I might have mentioned it in a couple videos before this one, but yeah. After that, I got put into a kind of like foster homes, but there was multiple homes and stuff like that went through, and I stayed in around 4 different homes in that same system, just because different foster parents wanted to move out or move on with their lives and have kids of their own, or just were getting too old to support us. So yeah, but they were all really nice after a while, because basically there's different levels you're on, like kind of like if you're on the first level, you don't really have much of a choice of what to do with your time. You're basically sitting in a chair for a lot of the time. Sitting in those chairs made me think about a lot of stuff, and I just regret a lot of stuff that I did with those adoptive parents, because I understand now that I was definitely a troublesome kid. I just didn't have the right mindset of not being that. So being part of a family since then, I really don't consider anybody family to me. for that reason, because I just regret doing what I did and stuff like that. So um, doing stuff when you're angry does not help at all. I learned that through a lot of different times. Um, and hitting or smashing things doesn't help. It gets you in more trouble, gets you worse level or whatever it is. Basically, it just doesn't help. Um, I learned that, and I eventually started to learn to talk to people. It's either foster parents or kids at school, or even the kids in the house. They really helped get me through a lot of stuff. Just all you got to do is just ask to talk to someone, and it really does help being in that kind of environment where someone you can tell someone that what's going on and everything. So yeah, after those 4 homes, I got put in another couple foster homes. Those homes were just basically to hold me till I turn whatever age it is to age out of the system. So I was held there, and being in those foster homes before that, I never really learned skills that most people would learn, like taxes, learning how to financially get stable. So that was interesting. So after those foster homes, I got put in a assisted living, which isn't bad. It's just different because there are older people here, and I feel like I don't belong here. So if you ever get a chance to learn like how to cook, how to anything, asking people and telling them, hey, I need help with this so I can do it in the future, I'm pretty sure they'll help you out. And I think you really need that to be able to move out on your own. And I never learned that, so yeah, I got stuck in an assisted living, and I'm still here till this day. Trying to move out on my own, but it's nerve-wracking because I still don't know much about anything really, about the outside world, about interactions with people and everything like that. So my one tip, that if I had a tip for this video, I think it would be try and learn as much as you can through any time that you have, and so you can be prepared and be ready so you don't become homeless, or you don't become afraid of what's going to happen to you in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much my life story. I'm glad you all listened. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.